Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab, and welcome back. That's right, to the Scottish Village series. Yeah! All right, so we are back at the Scottish Village series. Now, I wanted to do something today that'll kind of help us really set things up for when we do decide to build houses and other structures that aren't directly related to shopping and things of that nature. All right, we're back. So I don't know where I jump cutted that out, so we're just going to start over, and I'll worry about that later. But I am going to build a market district, and I think we're going to put it in this little segment here. Now, I'm going to model this very vaguely off of something from a game called Banished. It's one of those classic, like city builder type games, but I really like how the structures of that look when it comes to the market district. And then what I'm hoping is eventually what we can do is we have the market district probably take up this full section. Maybe we could have like a giant church building or something here, and we can put houses around it, and we can make the things happen. Okay, but long story short, we're gonna do a market thingamajig. We're gonna have some storage barns and things like that taking place. Whoopsies, didn't mean to get rid of you. But yeah, there's some things we got to do. I'm going to figure out what blocks I want for this build, and I will be right back, and we can kind of figure out what we're doing for the Let's Build. All right, boys, girls, and squirrels, we have returned, and we have a minor layout taken care of for us. So just like everything that I've talked about leading up to this series, plan your build. Plan your build, okay? I have made many mistakes by not planning my build, and today is the day where we change all that. So the first thing I want to put up is some of the, for lack of a better term, some of the like little market stalls. And it's not going to be perfect because, well, frankly, we can't build on a diagonal, and I think that adds a lot of character to certain things, but oops, we don't want you. Stop it, Devin. Thank you. All right, do we want it 2 tall? Or let's do 3 tall. Yeah. And what I'm thinking is we could do some slabs. Now, I did another brick here because I want it to be a slightly different color. All right. Look at us go. We'll go a couple back on this bad boy. And then we will do... Let's see, does jungle... Do we like the jungle? That's the real question. I do like the spruce fence. Now, okay, so before I get too far ahead of myself, I am using the John Smith texture pack. Look at these. Look at that. Is that not amazing? Look at the 3D texture. Okay, Devin, you're over yourself now. Good. So that's where we're getting a lot of our textures from. That's why everything looks slightly different here. But I figured I would preface that by letting you guys know what was going on. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this as kind of the backing. Yes. Okay, I really actually kind of like that a lot. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and what we'll do here is I'm going to put 2 up there, and let's do a trapdoor. Let's see. I think the dark oak works better. I just do. I like how it looks. The spruce looks better, I think, in the other one, but I really like the dark oak door. Yeah, and this will just be like a short stall, and we're going to make a couple of these kind of around, but I did want to put one like on camera so I could figure out what style I'm looking for. I actually do kind of like this because it's functional. Oh, I forgot. Yes, we can climb. Okay, anyways. We'll probably put villagers and stuff like that in here just to kind of liven the place up. Just a smidgerinos. Also, that was a crazy build. I love it. It looks way different in this texture pack, though. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Okay, so now that we have that one up, this whole area here in general is kind of surrounded by market stalls. So what I'm thinking here is let's go ahead and 3 tall, and let's bring this one just a smidge further over. And then we'll have a market stall that will be here. And it'll be, once again, off-centered a little bit. By the way, these can be made in vanilla. They just don't have the same textures as what I will have now. And I can maybe show you guys after the video what those textures look like. But I like this build a lot for like the fences and stuff. Like this just would not look even remotely as cool in vanilla. So you'd have to figure out some custom blocks there, maybe some staircases and stuff, and then fill out that area. But this is nice, and the fact that you can see through it is really cool as well. But long story short, it's just a really small plot. You just use a lot of slabs, and that's about it. You know, I'm kind of rambling now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump cut. I'm going to get just a few different colors. You guys can see that I have some different... Oops, I shouldn't put them there. I just have some different colors and textures that I'm looking to kind of play around with. Really? Are you going to be that guy? Are you going to be that guy? Thank you. All right, so we just have some different colors, different textures, and I might add some other things in there as well. But I really like how these look. So we're going to start here, and maybe I can find some other slabs. Let's see what we've got. There's really no good yellow slabs, but what I could do is get a... Let's do the cut. Let's do it on a cut sandstone, see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that's a palette I can work with. All right, golden. Now that we have that established, I'm going to jump cut. We're going to get a handful of these kind of guys all over the place, and then we're going to be right back for you. And we have returned. Now, I have one that isn't built for a couple reasons. Also, hi, wife. She is now joining us again in the Scottish village. This is awkward. I forgot to fill this one in. I was just gonna jump cut right to the other spot and be like, yay, I'm gonna do this for things and stuff. But obviously it didn't work that way. We'll put this one a little more in the middle, I guess. Anyways, so the plan was I was gonna kind of show you guys what my thought process was with a lot of these builds and stuff like that on a corner plot. But then we had this guy show up and I was a little jealous of time, so there we go, finished. All right, look at the stripy stripe, isn't that awesome? Anyway, so on this one, I'll do a little bit more of like a, I should probably fix this. There we go, do a little bit more of a tutorial-like idea on this one. So all I did for this particular one was I had 3 full blocks, the fence, 3 full blocks fence, and then we had 4 blocks. And then we put the trapdoor here, but there's a total of 4 blocks in width this way as well. Now, with a corner one, it's a little bit more awkward in how you want things to look, because you're going to want to kind of fill in like this corner, essentially. But with that trapdoor there, what if I did this? What if we move the trapdoor to like here? Let's do it like this, and let's do the half slabs here, or the full blocks there. Because then what that'll do is that'll create kind of this corner piece where it'll be able to hold up like a canopy. Yeah, I like that. Let's go down to 1. Getting like doing these like triangular like angle builds in Minecraft are always so awkward because it's a blocky game. It likes to go in like one direction, and that is the blocky direction. Okay, but anyways, now all you do for this one, well, since I only have these ones in my inventory, that's a little awkward. Let me grab, let's see what color. We don't have purple, so let's go ahead and grab purple. Let's do like a purple and orange one. I haven't done that yet.
Ooh,
have I?
that'll be fun.
I don't think so. Anyway, so we'll do like a purple and orange one, like for stripes, but all I do to kind of get things situated is I just place all of 1 block to get started, and then you can worry about the rest from there. But we want this all to kind of climb down so that it touches base at like this corner. Now, in order to do that, the best way I've found to do this kind of stuff is like go around in a corner, like on this weird like angle. Whoa, hello. I'm misplacing blocks all day, every day. All right, and anytime you see something like this where it's going to be like 2 blocks next to each other, just kind of step it up, you know? Like you don't want it to have more than just a couple blocks kind of right next to each other. All right, let's climb this one down real quick so we're not getting too crazy. And I just did 1 block there.
I feel like this game is not for people who get motion sick easily.
That's fair enough. Like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it kind of has like this.
Ooh, that's a cool pattern.
Yes, queen. And it's kind of like an arrowhead pattern, but then it comes down here. And it's not perfect because, well, things and stuff. But you have the entryway here. And what I think I'll do to kind of fix this, give me my shovel, girl. Give me my shovel. All right, so we're gonna do this to kind of fix it. We're gonna create like just a little path here that goes up to this window. And then it's kind of like a 3-way stall where you have like a little window here, little window there, and like a little like market window here where you can sell all the things. And then that makes this one look a little less awkward and a little more intentional because it's the back side. So you only enter in from here. It's great. It's golden. It's going to live the dream, and I have to replace that block. Thank you. All right. So we have all the stalls taken care of. And the next mission is I kind of want to build like a well. Once again, because I am using like the game Banished as inspiration for this, I want to build like a well here and then fill in the rest of the areas with storage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how I want that well to look. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys what I was thinking when I finish it. Okay, another jump cut down, but we do have a well. Now, I know it's not perfect, and I kind of like tried my best to get like that slouchy roof feel to it with minimal blocks. I think we kind of got that. We got the idea. We got the theory down. You know, you could tell what I was going for, and that's all I need in my laugh. She's back there yawning. I think she's cool. But I decided I wanted to kind of use the bell. Now, I know it's not a perfect representation, but it does kind of have like that little like water bucket feel where you would wind the rope up and it would bring the bucket back out of the water. Then we have the well. Now, I could certainly make it deeper if you guys get really picky about that. Actually, here's what we're going to do. Okay, I know you're going to get picky about it. It's going to be a giant well. Maybe we can have a secret cave down here later. I don't know. But giant well. Look at us go. I could actually be... Whoops, wrong button. Ta-da! There, I have a giant well. Merry Christmas. Look at that, giant well. Okay, so now the next mission in today's episode is to get a couple like little storage crates and stuff. So what I want to do is I need to get some barrels. Oops, barrels. Ooh, we have hay bale. I kind of want to do barrels and hay bales now. Where are we at? Barrels. Barrels. There. Oh, they look so much different in this texture pack. Like I'm used to them like in vanilla, like looking like a hay bale. They look so much. What do they look like? I like this.
Ooh, that's
they have like nice little shading. It's so cool. I like that. I like that. Bales. Ooh, they have 3D texturing on these bales. Oh my gosh. This stinking mod pack just keeps making me happy every day. Look at this go. We'll just do something like that. Then we'll have some of these bad boys. We'll have some upright, some just kind of hanging out. All right, gonna live the dream. Get some bales, bales and barrels, bales and bales and bales and barrels. Look at us go. It's coming to life. It's coming to life. My creation. Yes. All right, now we actually have to figure out what we want to do for the buildings themselves. And to separate things up, I kind of want to just, oh my Lanta. Stunning. All right, we are back. I placed a couple blocks. I forgot to do the jump cut things, but such is life. I want these to be like slightly shorter, like stubbier buildings, because they're just here for storage and that's it. So they don't need to be fancy or have any special facing or anything like that. Let's do something like this. We'll have a door right there. Yeah, we'll make the door right there. And we're only gonna do just a couple blocks tall, just enough to walk in, I think. That'll do the trick, right? So we'll do like a 3-block tall building. We'll figure it out. We'll do it on camera though, because figuring things out on camera is not embarrassing at all. I don't fail ever. I'm amazing at this game. All right, so we have that. Let's do.
Are you gonna do like some small windows at all?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's gonna be a storage building. I'm just gonna use this to kind of flatten it out and kind of figure out what we're looking at here. But yeah. Okay. Just keep saying yeah every time I play. What's that?
You could do a skylight.
No, skylights are for losers. All right. I kind of want to figure out how to have a fancy little overhang, but I don't. There's nothing really in this texture pack that lets it look like support pillars at an angle, so I might have to give up that dream. Might have to give it up.
Although I'm a little concerned that it's gonna get really musty in there because there's no cross ventilation.
Why? This is Minecraft. The cross ventilation.
You need like at least one window.
If you can't tell, my wife is a window person. Here, this is what I'm gonna do to help replicate how you make me feel. There you go.
Oh,
Prison.
Whatever. You chose this life.
Window.
Thank you.
Prison. Oh, yes. We'll do 2 windows. Okay. And you can even see through.
Wonderful.
Oh, windows. Yay. Okay. No. No windows.
No window.
I want all the windows. Yes, Captain. Windows.
All right. So we have 1 little storage facility there. We don't have a lot of space left, honestly. So what I'm thinking we could do is we'll do... I don't want to put a storage facility here because it'll kind of... But what we... You know what? I'm going to go for the gusto. We're going to have a couple just buildings right next to this. Right next to this well. We're going to have a couple really small buildings. And this ones are going to be made out of stone because they're the fancy buildings. Maybe it could be like the way you kind of reserve spaces is you have to come into these buildings. I don't know. It's a market district, okay? They're bound to be buildings like this somewhere for something. It'd be like a ticket booth. Come visit. Hello.
He wants to buy something.
Take that, villager.
Oh,
all right.
He is the one who gave you trouble.
He is.
Just
What it turned out.
escaped. You guys, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Was it the bakery episode?
I think it was the bakery episode. He was a little savage.
Yeah, he just, as soon as he was spawned, he just ran away, which is why Devin created, like, what was it, the glass?
I think it was
Come
the
down
glass.
and
The glass contraption.
Keep the villagers contained.
There we
in their
go.
Shops. But we have a rogue villager out on the loose.
A robed villager. Derobed villager, right? Okay, maybe not. It'd be a horrible day. Oh!
What?
It's a caravan!
Are those...
Can I trap you?
Oh my
Where
goodness.
is he? Oh, is he trapped in here? No, I can't find him. Where is he at? He's invisible!
Do they know it's a market? Is that where they come?
No. This guy's trapped! I don't know if they got a texture for this guy. No, because I've seen the villagers on this texture before. I don't know.
Where do the camels come from?
There's actually a guy that's supposed to be here. Let me try something. No, I don't want to try something. I'm too busy. Okay. This episode's gone on far too long. We must end it. We have the marketplace. I think now that that's done, it's just a matter of kind of spicing things up with barrels.
Can you put a window, like windows on the back of... Cross ventilation.
It's a wide open space! Can you please put windows in this building that doesn't have half of its side a wall?
They might get like...
Alrighty! Now, once again, I don't remember where I jump cutted, but we did a lot of things. We put barrels everywhere. We're gonna put hay bales everywhere as well, just to make things look beautiful. Barrels and bales. Barrels and bales. There we go. I love how the hay bales have 3D texturing in this mod. Makes me so happy. It's really hard to see, but it's just faint enough. Alright, anyways, so I went ahead and just kind of plopped some stuff down randomly. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. So if you guys want to do like anything special, you could be a lot more organized than I am. But I just wanted to get the gist of this down. My wife would correct me if I didn't do that myself. But I wanted to get the gist of this down so we had kind of an idea of what we're looking at. Still, that invisible, like, traveling merchant is cracking me up. Crack-a-lacking me up.
He's invisible?
Yeah, I don't know. I give up. He's not actually supposed to be invisible, okay? Okay. Oh, excuse me. So we've been recording for a while, mostly because there's a lot of stuff I had to jump cut out. But yeah, we just put some stuff here just to kind of have liven the place up a little bit. I should just cover the window.
No!
Oh,
It's okay.
cracking
No,
me
it's
up.
okay.
All right. I'm done placing. Hey, okay, never mind. One more. Okay, so yeah, you could really liven this up by putting some extra small buildings and stuff like that. Maybe replicating a couple of these here and there and whatnot. But I just wanted to kind of give it a little bit of life. Now the
Looks
final
really
thing
good.
is villager eggs.
Oh gosh.
Villagers for everyone. By everyone, I mean, I'm just gonna put one in all the shops. Hello, villager.
But will they stay there?
Oh, they're locked into place. We're gonna put a couple in this guy. You need friends. It's too big of a building to not have friends. Stinking thing is cracking me up. All right, the village market is gonna be a lively place. Oh, well, okay. I guess we're just placing villagers now. I thought I had them trapped and they're good enough, but apparently not. And frankly, I'm not gonna put glass in there. Oh well, is what it is. What are you doing up here? Get off my tent! Get off my tent! All right. Okay, so we did what we got to do. This is what it looks like at night. I'm thinking I'll put some torches and stuff, maybe put some redstone lamps in that, but that's for another episode. So for now,
That's gonna be very cool.
day. Time set day. Look at us go. So this is what it looks like in the daytime.
That guy's up on the roof.
Just hanging out. So we'll probably put some torches and or glowstone lamps and stuff like that in here in a later episode, and we'll probably do that across the whole village, maybe once we finish it. But for now, we have the market square, which means we can really start expanding out from this section, and I love it. I love it. It kind of brought to life with all the little extra hay bales and barrels, and we have the villagers, so it looks like it's lived in. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. Remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Grateful for you to get in touch with me and let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. Feel free to, in the comment section down below, to give me some ideas on what you might want to see in this Scottish village. And we're kind of going with a general medieval theme. Probably some cobble, like mossy stuff here and there. Just kind of replicate that greenery that is so reminiscent of the Scotland. Green, 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 green. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. Remember, hit the bell notification icon if you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing. And I love you guys. And we will see you next time. Toodles!